This is a pretty difficult topic for me because I wasn't expecting to start my YouTube channel this way. But now you guys will hear it first. I'm not racing in Lake Louise, clearly, I'm not there. I crashed in Super G a few days ago. I still have my hospital band on. I basically hyperextended my knee in the crash. I have a bone bruise and a sprain of my LCL ligament. I've announced already that I'm retiring after this World Cup season, so to miss my favorite stop on the tour is devastating, to put it lightly. I cried for a long time in the hospital room, and I know that I'm gonna be back shortly. I'm gonna be probably able to race in a few weeks, but just the fact that I'm missing Lake Louise is a huge blow for me. Having this is my last season, the whole point really is to enjoy every stop on the tour, really make some great final memories, take a lot of pictures, enjoy the time with my teammates, just really soak it all in. And to be missing my favorite stop on the tour is, I just don't even know really how to handle it. I'm thinking at this point that I need to come back. I know I've said many times that I'm not gonna come back because, my body can't handle it anymore, but I was also planning on racing Lake Louise. That was, getting injured again this season was definitely not a part of my plan. So as confusing as this might be to other people, to me it makes perfect sense. I'm probably gonna have to come back next year and just race Lake Louise. And it's not really about racing, whether I break the World Cup win record or not. If you don't know what that is, I'm second right now on the all-time World Cup win list. I have 82 wins, and the record holder is Ingemar Stenmark, and he has 86. So that's kind of the last record that I'm chasing this year. If I don't break it at the end of this year, it doesn't matter. That really has nothing to do with me wanting to race in Lake Louise again. For me, Lake Louise has always been kind of my spot. Even some of the locals call it Lake Lindsey, and that's really meaningful to me. I've got kids that have come back to that race for the last 8 years to see me, and I've developed a really good relationship with those kids. There's this really cute girl, Sierra, and I literally hoisted her up on my shoulders and I carried her into the finish area, and we've been in touch ever since. It's literally been, I think, 8 years. Now she's 13 and she's an avid racer. She wants to be me, and I need to be able to share that experience with my fans, those kids. I want to be at the starting gate one more time, to see the mountains. The skyline there is just incredible. I want to push out of the starting gate, even if I'm not, there to win. Lake Louise is just, it's really special to me. And, it's not about the record. It's not about, oh, well, you said you retired. I really don't care what people think. I really don't. I want to do it for myself. But, the whole point of having one last season is to have one last season, to race in every single race one last time, to make those final memories. And because I'm injured now, I can't have that. And I feel like I would regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't take that one last chance to push out of a starting gate in Lake Louise. So I may not be racing this year, but barring any other physical problems that I may have, because let's be honest, I've had a lot. Barring any other setbacks, I'm gonna come back for Lake Louise because it's important to me. And I don't have a lot of fight left in me. I've had a lot of surgeries, I've had a lot of injuries, a lot of setbacks, but I'm also not a quitter. And my family is a strong group, and they've always taught me to never give up. And for myself, for my fans, for my family, I'm gonna keep going this year, and I'm gonna go back to Lake Louise one last time next year. So that's where we're at. Hopefully I break the record this season and I don't even have to think about it next year in Lake Louise, and I can just have fun. But you know what? I don't want this record to determine the level of success that I've had in my career. You know, I think people forget that I have 20 more wins than any other female in the history of ski racing. And I don't like tooting my own horn, but at the same time, you know, I've got to be proud of what I've done. You know, the record will not define me. It would be amazing to accomplish it, but it's not going to be, you know, a hill to die on. So for me, you know, this last season is just to enjoy it and to have fun. I've got a lot of pictures I need to take. I'm going to make a nice, cool little photo album. I'm going to be super sentimental. I'm probably going to cry a lot because, I don't know, I guess in my old age, I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately. But, you know, it's going to be fun. So that's my off the record. Now you guys know the real story. No one else will know this but you.